Good morning, everybody. It's Stacy. I just decided to do a video right now instead of the lives because I just felt like it. But I will do a live later. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with them, and it's kind of fun having people on and some of my family coming on and stuff like that, and just chatting with you guys. But it seems like in the morning I get a few people on, but if I do it later at night or whatever, it seems like a few more people are around. So I'll try sticking with doing it a little later, or I can try mornings too and just see what happens. But anyway, I'm just gonna do this video for now. So this morning, of course I have to have my coffee, but this morning it's even a little bit chillier out today, and so I felt like hot coffee this morning. And I'm using my cute little cup that has the different handle right here. I kind of like this. I got this. It says "So loved." And then on the back it says, "So love each other deeply with all your hearts." Peter 1:22. So I have that on the back. But I love this cup. And I love red and white, red and black, whatever, So I thought this was a cute cup to get. I'm a cup collector. Yeah, you should ask my husband and my family. I'm kind of obsessed with cups, like coffee cups, tumblers, whatever, even like cups for like the kids. Like I'm just love cups, but I'm trying to like gut out some of my cups, and then like if I do, then get rid of them or give them away and then get new ones, so that way I'm not like over cluttering my cupboards, but yet I can get new things here and there. So I don't mind like getting rid of some of the old and getting some new, so. And when I go on my little trip this weekend to Mackinac, because me and my husband are going back to Mackinac, because we were there with my mom and the two older grandkids, as you probably know if you saw some of my videos. But it's just going to be me and my hubby this time, and we want to do a nice bike ride around the island because we didn't get to do it the last time we were there, and we love taking the 8.5-mile bike ride there. So because it's really pretty and serene, and all going by all the water and the rocks and stuff like that. But I'll do some videos. I'm learning like this video stuff, as I go, and I did get the lighting, which, as you can see, it's like better. So, and I do have a little light I had bought for like my trip. So like if I do videos like in the hotel room or do proffies or coffees and stuff like that, I'll have better lighting, because all the hotel rooms never have that great of lighting either. Or if I'm out on the deck drinking coffee, we can chit chat or whatever. But I bought that, and then I have a microphone coming, because I know like sometimes my videos, especially if I do a live, it sounds a little more muffled and stuff like that, because your phone, microphone's okay, but like having that extra one, especially if you like to vlog or do videos and stuff like that, I do now, so, and creating videos all the time. So I'm trying to get like not the professional, but the stuff that I need, so then it's a little bit higher quality for you guys. So especially if you're a little harder at hearing or whatever, or even your eyesight, like this way I'm brighter, you can see me a little better, that kind of thing. So I'm learning, guys. And I learned tips and tricks from my friends online and stuff like that too, and I learned recipes from them, and you kind of learn from each other too, so it's kind of fun. And on a side note, just the weight loss thing, like the non-scale victories, like it's unbelievable how many more clothes like I can fit into now that have been sitting in my closet for quite a while. And then this, I don't know if Teague's gonna see this, my little daughter-in-law, but this was one of her sweatshirts, and I can fit into it. I think it's a medium. I'm actually starting to fit into medium t-shirts and medium like sweatshirts and stuff like that now. And I don't even it's been 10-15 years since I've been able to fit into anything medium, so that's like a win-win for me. So I'm excited about that. Look, Teague, I got this sweatshirt on. I love it. And she's like a teeny tiny thing, so I'm just like excited that I can wear this. So thanks for the sweatshirt. Like, I love it. It's comfortable. And I have a few other shirts and stuff I got from her and stuff too. And I got a few things from my daughter too, because I literally like all my shirts and everything are like huge on me now. Like, so it's nice that I had daughters that I could get a few hand-me-downs from, just, nice stuff that I can get for now, because I'm going to have to go, like if I keep at it and I lose the other 20 pounds or so that I wanted to, I'm definitely going to have to get more clothes, because everything's already getting too big on me. So I'm going to have to go shopping. I'm sure my husband will love that now. But I will thrift shop and stuff like that, because that's just me. I try to find deals and things like that. So, and I probably could get some more stuff for my daughter. So yeah, I'll have enough clothes, I'm sure. So, but that, I just want to say that, like, the victory of, like, the non-scale victory with the weight loss that I've had, that I can fit into mediums now, shirts. So I'm excited about that. I mean, I know people know what I mean. If you've lost a significant amount of weight, it's just exciting when you can actually, like, fit into things that you thought you'd never fit into again. So it's fun. Anyway, I'm going to make my coffee, my foam, my coffee foam, or my brain's not working very good this morning. Sorry, guys. My cream for the top. You guys know what I mean. I do it every time on my coffees, my proffies, everything. Like I'm frothing my cream. There you go. So I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of this. And I'm using my salted caramel this time, the 0 sugar Chobani, because I really do like this. I do have the new pumpkin one, if you saw my live the other day, and because I'm in the pumpkin spice type thing now, because I do like all that for the season. But I do like the salted caramel. That's like another one of my favorites. And then I always put, like, the royal cinnamon in there. I love that. So we're going to put a couple sprigs of that in there. And also, let's see here. This is me. This is me. You guys already know me, so hold on a second. Because I just thought about this. I actually have pumpkin spice Tarani, the sugar-free, so I could actually put a sprig of that in there and have, like, a little bit of the pumpkin flavor and the salted caramel. I think that'll be a good combination. So I like trying different combinations and stuff. That's one thing that's been fun with making my videos and stuff too, is just to try for you guys, to show you guys where you can try them, or just new combinations for me, because I like trying new things and stuff too. So, and I love anything coffee, anything proffy. I make the different protein puddings, which I'm going to do here in a minute. I'm going to make another protein pudding, so I haven't done that in a while. And then the other day on my live, I made a pumpkin cottage cheese mousse, which turned out pretty good. The only thing is I need to put a little bit more sweetener in it the next time. It was a little tart, probably because of the cottage cheese and stuff like that. But I did see on another video too, you could put, like, a smidge of, like, the pure maple syrup in there too for, like, sweetener. Or what I did is I just put an extra packet of the monk fruit in there and mixed it in, and then it made it fine. But I don't know, if you like a little bit more tart type pumpkin pie flavor, then you don't have to put it more in. But for me, even though I'm diabetic, and that doesn't mean that you still don't like the flavor of sweet stuff. Like, I mean, I'm really good at not eating sugar, but all the sugar alternatives have really helped me out to be able to still make or eat a sweet treat, and it's not as a guilty pleasure, because it doesn't have, like, the major sugars in it or whatever that could hurt me as a diabetic. So it is nice that they've come out with a lot more, low sugar type stuff. I mean, I know with those, you can't, like, overdo it with those, because just some of the different ingredients in them and stuff, you could end up in the bathroom if you ate too much sugar-free chocolate or candy or whatever. But if you're just making one thing with sugar-free stuff, then it's just a nice treat for you, and it's not like all the sugar and stuff that can be not the greatest for you. So anyway, I'm going to pour my foam in here. Actually, I'm going to froth it up just a little bit more. I did put new batteries in here, so my little frother is actually working better. I do, like I said, want to get the bigger frother thing eventually, but I'm kind of glad I have this one, because I'm going to bring this on my little trip, this weekend trip thing too, to Mackinac. So then I can do, like, coffees and proffies and stuff like that too there. So I'm going to put this on the top. Ooh, that looks good. There we go, all the way to the top there. And I think I'm going to put a smidge more cinnamon on the top. And there we go, that should be set. And then I can sip on this while we're talking. But I'm going to make a protein pudding with a little bit different ingredients too. Because like I said, I like to show you guys, and I like to make different ones for myself just to have a variety. And plus, then you guys could try these too at home or whatever if you're on a low carb, high protein type diet or whatever too, like I am. So I will do that in a second. But I wanted to tell you, I'm kind of on this water flavoring kick too with that, you know, like the watertok stuff, the watertok videos, you know, like I follow friends that do that, and they've given me some ideas on different like waters I can try. So this time I actually put, it's a Sonic, the ocean water again, but I wanted some electrolytes today just because sometimes my legs ache and stuff like that. So I put an electrolyte one in there. It's just a Propel, but it's a raspberry lemonade. So I mixed these two together today. A raspberry lemonade and the ocean water. And it's really good. And yeah, it's really good. I'm going to take a sip. It's pretty sweet, but it's really good. So I did that, and now I'm going to make the new protein pudding for you guys. Try not to like move my camera too much here. All right, hopefully I have everything, because like I already did, I forgot something or wanted to go get something. That's just my brain. Like I said, I think it's more the menopause thing right now, but it's the older age, whatever. But you guys know me by now. I'm sure you're used to my videos. Oh, she's going to go grab at least one thing. I guess that's just my theme or whatever. So one day I might not do that, and you'll be like, wow, isn't she going to go grab something? Or anyway. So this time I'm going to make with, it's an Atkins handheld protein shake. It's got 15 grams of protein, but it's a strawberry one. So we're going to do that. And then what you do is you're going to put the whole thing in your blender. And I like having this littler handheld blender, because I could actually bring this on my trip too, because it would fit into my little suitcase or whatever. If I wanted to bring it, I don't know if I'm going to. I'll probably just do proffies and regular coffees and stuff like that. And if I want protein, I'll just eat protein stuff. Or sometimes I bring cottage cheese with me to have with my eggs or something like that at the hotel. Or I can bring a couple of these. I mean, I make it work. Or I stop and get beef sticks. I mean, just whatever you can to like get the protein in and stuff like that. So, or eat protein stuff at like a restaurant or whatever. But I try to kind of bring my own stuff too, just because I know what I eat and I know what I like and I know what is good for me protein wise and stuff like that. So sometimes I'll just bring my own stuff, because we bring a cooler and all that, and that way I can do my own thing. So anyway, I know I'm off track. Sorry guys. So the strawberry handheld shake first for the protein pudding. And then I think we're going to, because I had to finish it up because I had half left, is this white chocolate zero sugar instant pudding. And you always have to use like an instant pudding so that it thickens up. So this one's going to be strawberry with white chocolate. I thought that would be a good combination. And I did have some strawberries. I actually was going to cut up little pieces of strawberry and put it in here too. But my grandkids and stuff were over and they ate the rest of my strawberries, which is fine. I'll have to get some more at the store. But, yeah, so the next time if I make something like this, I'll probably put like little strawberry bits in it. But since I don't have the strawberries, I'm going to put some of these Hershey's zero sugar chocolate chips in there, because I kind of like just crushing the chocolate inside instead of putting it on the top sometimes, because it just gives it like a nice chocolatey flavor in there too. And if I have to put a little bit more pudding, I had like the regular vanilla, because sometimes you have to put a little more, as you guys have seen before, to thicken it up. It just depends. And then I'm actually going to just put like a little bit of chia seeds in there, chia, however you want to say it. I'll probably just put like a couple tablespoons of those in there. And that's just a good thickener. And plus, they're good for you. They have, you know, a little bit of protein in them and stuff. So I just add that to salads and shakes and protein puddings and stuff like that. So let's try this. We'll try. We did that little bit of pudding mix in there and see if it'll thicken up enough. And if not, then I'll put a little bit of the vanilla in there. Because like I said, I like mine a little bit thicker. I mean, not super thick, but thick enough where I know if I put it in the fridge for a few hours, it's going to thicken up pretty good. So I'm going to move my coffee over here a little bit before I knock that over. Okay, I'm going to turn this on, guys. Hold on just a second. It's not totally thickening up. Like I was telling you guys the one time, when I used the Atkins shakes before, it took a while for it to thicken up. I don't know if it's just the Atkins shakes, or because when I use the Premier ones, it seems like they thicken up quicker. I don't know if it's just my mind saying that or if it's a real thing or what, but I'm going to put some of this vanilla in there because, yeah, we'll just finish that because there's just a little in there. Sometimes, I don't know what it is. I'll figure it out, but sometimes I have to put more of the pudding in there than other times. So here we go again, guys. Hold on. I'm going to kind of pulse it a little bit. Because it's getting kind of stuck. Hold on. Getting thick. One more time, guys. I'm really sorry about this, but I have to have it a little thicker. Hold on. See, it's getting there. You can tell when you start hearing it slowing down and stuff that it's actually thickening up. So that's a good thing. All right, that should be good. All right, so I don't have a spoon over here, but you know what, guys? We'll just let that sit for a little bit, and then I can pour it into my little bowl. And then you just put it into like an airtight bowl or whatever, and just put it in your fridge or freezer. Because sometimes you can put it in the freezer too if you want it more like a hard ice cream consistency. But I just like it more like a pudding, so I'm going to do that. And on another side note, I'm on a lot of side notes today just because I feel like sitting and chatting with you guys. I did see from a friend online too, and it really does work. And I'm on that, I don't know if I told you guys before, and I did in a video, but I'm on an apple kick right now. So, because I said when I made that pumpkin mousse, I said for like a Thanksgiving time or something, I want to make it like a dip and then use like little apples to dip it with or whatever, different fruits or whatever. And then put like cinnamon sprigs and stuff like that and make like a cute little tray. So I maybe if I do that, I'll like do a video of like that tray or something when I'm making it. But what I learned is if you cut up an apple, you know, you hear sometimes people will say, oh, put lemon juice on it or something, it won't turn brown, blah, blah, blah. But I learned from a friend that all you do is cut it up, and I have it in a baggie right now. And I put this in there yesterday, a couple of them. Is you just put it under, you put it like in a colander near under like cold water, or you can put it in your hands under cold water, just flip it around and get the cold water on them. And that works like a charm. Like you do not have to put lemon juice, I mean nothing, just water, plain straight cold water. And then you just use like an airtight little baggie or bowl or something to put them in. And see, they're not brown at all. I don't know if you can tell through the green here, but they're not brown at all. And they've already been in the fridge for like overnight. And I put a couple of them in there because I usually like a baggie a day or something of apples or whatever. But I like them cut up because it's just easier just to bring them around or whatever. But I'm going to bring some of these on my trip too. But I mean, seriously, that's like the coolest, easiest hack for like apples, you know, especially with kids and stuff. You know, I pick up my grandkids from school a lot, and I just, you know, bring a baggie of apples and say, here you go. And they love apples and stuff too. So that works. So yeah, that's that. I just wanted to tell you about that tip. I don't know if I told you guys about that yet or not, but I just wanted to show you. So I'm going to take a sip of my coffee, guys. Hold on. Before it gets too cold. Anyway, in my past videos, I was showing like some of my book collection and some of my record collection, because I'm a Gen Xer, of course, so we were talking about Gen X stuff. But I just wanted to show some more of my book collection because there was some people on that were interested in just the different books and stuff that I enjoy or read. And I have 2 bookshelves in my back room. I'm kind of converting my back room into like a study kind of library kind of, well, it's going to be kind of library / exercise room, because I have all my exercise equipment, but yeah, I have kind of a library / desk area in the other part of it. So I'll have to show you when it's like totally done. But and I'm gonna put a shelf in there for like my baking stuff, because I'm my family baker, and I have so many pans and trays and tips, and like the tips for the frostings. I just have so much baking stuff, and I just don't really have room. I mean, I have a pretty big kitchen, don't mind you, but I just don't want all my baking stuff in with all of our regular baking stuff, because there's so much different stuff that I use for baking that it's just too much to like be jumbling into my regular cupboard. So we're gonna get a shelf back there for like all my baking stuff, and then I can hang things and all that. So it'll be fun. Like I said, once we finally get our room done back there, then I'll have to do like a reveal and show you my library / exercise / baking stuff room, or whatever you want to call it. So it'll be pretty cool when it's done. So anyway, let's get on with the books. I mean, I just like to show some of the stuff that I like to read, just so you guys know. One of my favorite authors for a while back, but now, I mean, I still like reading them, was that Gillian Flynn. And one of them was that I liked reading was, it's called Sharp Objects. That was a good one. And then they made the movie out of this one, but I love this book too, The Girl on the Train. That's a really good one by her. Then I like horror stuff too, and then I have like the Silence of the Lambs type books, and one of them was the Hannibal, and then there's the Silence of the Lambs and stuff like that. I have all those books. And then another Stephen King one is Mr. Mercedes. That was a pretty good one. I like to read that again. That was pretty good. That's a Stephen King one I had. This one I haven't read yet, but it looked really good. And it was, it's from the author that wrote, it's the same author that wrote The Girl on the Train, that Paula Hawkins, that wrote The Girl on the Train. Oh no, Gillian Flynn is a different one, The Sharp Objects. And then the one that wrote The Girl on the Train is Paula Hawkins, that's right. So that's a different one. But I like both of them, both of those authors. And then this is another Paula Hawkins book, and it's called Into the Water, but I haven't read that one yet. Like I said, I have a lot of books that I haven't even read yet. That's what I mean. I'm making like a library, so that way when I feel like reading, I can either reread books, which I have, or I can have brand new ones that I can have my own library. Because like I said, I was telling people that every year in our town we have this company called Brilliance. It's kind of Amazon Corporation now, but they do audiobooks and stuff. My mom used to work there, and they do audio books where you can like get the CDs and just listen to them, which is kind of a nice thing to do in your car at home sometimes, which I get some of those too. But I just really myself like to read. My mom doesn't like to read, so she likes listening to the audiobooks, but I rather read a book. So everybody's different. But we have this thing every year. I think it's the last weekend in July or something like that. They have a book fair thing like in one of our parks in town. And it's like all the extra books and things that were left over for the year. And like, I mean, there's just like tables and tables and tables. I mean, I'm not even exaggerating, of books upon books upon books. I mean, stacks of books. And they give you bags to like carry them in, but it gets pretty heavy. Like books can be really heavy, especially if you're getting 10 or 20 of them or more. Some people were smart, and I'm going to do that next year, is they brought wagons and stuff like that. So you could just fill your wagon up full, and they're all free. So, I mean, you could really make a good book or library collection, because like they're all free and they do it every single year, and it's all different books every single time. So it's a win-win. Like if you're a book reader or an audio book listener or whatever, I mean, it's a great, fair thing to go to. Even if you're not from around here and you like books, I'll have to like put up the link or something sometime for you guys, because it's a really cool thing for like a book lover anyway. So, because like I said, you can make your own big, huge library if you want to. So anyway, another book that I have and another author that I like is Dean Koontz, and this is The Mask. This is one of his books. He's kind of like a Stephen King writer, but a little different. And then another book I liked by the I can't ever say the name of this. Stieg Larsson is the dragon books, but this one's the girl who kicked the hornet's nest. That's like one of the series of the books. But then there's the the girl with the dragon tattoo. I have that one too, but I just haven't brought it out here. It's the person that wrote that and stuff too. I haven't read this one yet though. And then this is another author that I love, which I'm sure a lot of people do too, of course. And he's made the movies and the books and all that, is the James Patterson. Of course, like who doesn't like James Patterson, you know? And this is one of them. It's called Mary, Mary. It's one of the books that I have. But I have like almost all of his books too, like Kiss the Girls and Along Came a Spider, and just, you know, all like the Alex Cross, the, you know, all those or whatever. So, but I'll show you more. That's what I mean. I'll show you more of my collection and see if you guys like some of the stuff that I read, or you can comment and say you have them too, or you can give me suggestions on authors that are similar, you know, that I would probably like, or book names that I would like. That would be fun to like exchange different like ideas for books and things like that. And then I was going to show you some more of my record collection, because I was showing that for the past few days too. And I'm an avid Duran Duran and Madonna and, you know, like the 80s stuff. I love all that. So I've collected some of those records, but I'm going to go to another little record store that's like right in our town. I've heard from my daughter that has a lot of cool records too. But I'm into like all kinds of music. And some of these records I got from my grandparents and stuff from long ago, but I still love them. And I like a lot of classical stuff sometimes. I like old like musical stuff. I don't know. I'll show you some of the stuff that I have, because I like a variety of everything. So, because like this is a Manitoba. It's like, you know, the instrumental type stuff, you know. I like this. That's really good. And then I have like, this is one of the like the old school musical records that I have to Oklahoma. I mean, a lot of you younger folks aren't going to know what this stuff is, but you older folks that are like me or boomers will know what this is. The boomers and the Gen Xers will know. Unless you're like an old soul and stuff like that, you'll know it. But then here's another Nat King Cole. I have another one of his. I showed another one of his the other day. So I love him. And then here's another kind of musical. It's South Pacific. So I have this. I mean, I have all kinds of like the old musicals, and I have White Christmas, and, you know, some people will know what I'm talking about. And then here's an Arturo Toscanini and Beethoven symphonies big collection. And it's a bunch of records all in here. It's like a big collection of like the symphonies and stuff like that. So I like all that kind of stuff. Like sometimes it's just soothing to listen to that kind of thing, you know, instead of like rock and roll and so, you know. So like I like a variety of stuff, and I like some of the old school stuff, you know. So, and I think I even have I know some people have heard of them, but the Engelbert Humperdinck. I have that record, which he had the most wild name, but he was really good too. Like I just like a lot of that, and when I go to the record stores, I want to get probably like more Madonna, more Duran. I want to get some of the old school rock, like AC/DC's, Quiet Riot, you know, stuff like that. I want to get some of that. I want to get Journey, you know, things like that. Or more instrumental stuff. I like all that. So in country, and I do love country too. Like I really do love country, and I want to get a bunch of different country like records and stuff like that too. Toby Keith and, you know, Carrie Underwood. Like I like all of it. So I like the older and I like the newer country. Like I like all that too. So anyway, that's just a part of my collection, but I'll keep showing you guys some more of my collections, and I'm going to keep trying to make, you know, protein recipes and stuff for you guys. I'm going to start trying to make regular recipes that I make, like some of the foods I eat for my diet and things like that too. And then another thing I said I was going to come on here and make a some type of Dollar Tree Christmas or Thanksgiving type table topper, or yeah, something for the table for a nice centerpiece or whatever, with like little pumpkins and candles and stuff like that. I just have like an idea in my head of like a centerpiece that I want to make, and we could make that together. So, and then I could do some more other little crafts and stuff like that too. So anyway, I will talk to you guys in a while, and I'm going to go enjoy my coffee now before it really gets cold. And I'll probably sit on my deck and just enjoy the birds and stuff like that. So, and then I'll put my protein pudding in the fridge. So I will talk to you guys later. And see, now I remember, because on my last video I said it was Monday, but it was actually Tuesday. And I know today is Wednesday, you guys. I'm starting to get with it. Like, I forget the days sometimes. But tomorrow is my Manjaro shot day, so I will be doing a video or a live or something with that too, because I keep you guys posted with my shots and how I'm doing and stuff like that too. So I will do that video tomorrow, and I might come on here and do a live later too. We can talk some more books or records or Gen X stuff or whatever, or you guys can ask me questions if you want to hear me talk about anything else in my life or whatever. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful morning. Love y'all. Bye now.